Alright everyone, my name is Solomon, better known as PCG here on YouTube, and welcome to day 4 of our daily Minecraft survival Let's Play. I am currently in sort of a situation here. At the end of yesterday, I had said I was going to get back to my area to get some of this gold crafted to get my health back. And the situation that I've got myself in when I was trying to get back is that I have no torches. And I took a wrong turn, so I had to look back at yesterday's episode to figure out how I even get back to... Oh, and this is gravel above me. I do not want to suffocate. I had to look back at yesterday's episode to figure out how I even got here. And so what I've gathered is that this is a whole thing I haven't even explored yet. So I've got to go around this corner. I shouldn't have even come up here. I've got to go around this corner and jump up. So I know there were a couple of zombies over there. I feel like I saw a creeper too. I've got to be real careful here with my one heart. I have a feeling I'm not going to get out of here alive. Oh, it's up that way. 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 My goodness. Oh my goodness. Is there a witch? Is there a witch? Oh my gosh. The problem is, how the heck did I... Oh, no. All right, well, at least I know... All right, I know exactly where that is. This natural regen stuff off is... This was a terrible decision. Okay, so then... Did I... That's not the way I went, right? There's no way that's the way I went. I went up this way. Man, yeah, my whole plan was, before I even started recording today, I was going to get myself back there to my little base of operations and get all situated. Okay, so that's up where I went just now. Okay, let me just punch Mr. Zombie as best as I can. Crap. See, every hit I take is an issue. Brick. And I think the next, I probably should just leave him since he's stuck here, but I would feel better getting rid of him, I guess. And I know I'm not critting. All right. That's it right there. Okay. And I don't think that there's much spawn down here. I lit up decently well. Whew. Okay. All right. Let me make sure that I get everything back. I don't want to lose any of this. Oh, I got actually 6 of my levels back, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I've got all of my armor. I've got the diamonds. I've got the gold. I've got the iron. I think that was pretty much everything, and I've got my shield. So I think that was everything then. So I probably, even though I still have full health, I should go back up real fast. Man, I keep getting that freezing every day. So what I should do real fast though is I need more coal, because that was part of my issue there, was I could have sort of ran around and lit things up to try to find where I was, but I had run out of coal completely, and I don't think that I feel like there's none around here. That's probably why I haven't picked any up recently. And I know that that's something too that compared to when I played years ago is different, is coal used to be so much more abundant, specifically in lower areas, but now it's like you've got to be almost near the surface to get it, I feel like. And I also should grab this lapis because of the fact that I would like to enchant eventually, and now that I've got the diamonds, I should be able to enchant relatively soon. And oh yeah, and that's the way... Oh, so I think that's part of what confused me, is the fact that I forgot that I dug out that way yesterday. So that's a whole other way that I can come, but I think that I can also access that from sort of the top where I was a second ago, maybe. But this is what I think I should do, is I should go back to the base and get some of this stuff. Oh, I got over a stack of lapis from all that. I should get some of this stuff smelting, specifically the gold. And do I still have... Yeah, I've still got my apples on me. And now I'm only 3 hearts down, so now I feel like... Now... I'm kind of feeling like maybe I shouldn't do my plan from yesterday of going ahead and just letting myself die to get all of my hearts back. Because if I was down at like half a heart, like I was at the beginning of this episode, then I'd kind of be like, all right, whatever. Like, I don't feel that bad. But since I have almost full health, I feel like I maybe should just actually use the gold and heal myself. I don't know. See, this is what I did. I walked up there before I started recording. I had just totally forgotten that there were 2 ways to go here and got myself all turned around. There was coal. There's coal. All right, let me grab that, because actually, I wonder if I left all of my coal in the furnace up in my hideout. That might be what happened, because I could have sworn that I had more than exactly 0 on me, and I'm gonna need more than that if I'm gonna smelt all of this plus continue exploring. Oh, wait, so this is a whole thing I haven't looked at too, I guess. So I gotta check that. And also, while I'm at this level, I'm gonna try to go in here. Oh, you know, what is this block? Calcite? Would that look like trash if I used that for building purposes? Because remember, I've been talking about at the base, at the little spawn village that I'm trying to build, I need lighter blocks to go with my darker, like the dark oak. So I kind of like the look of this since this is lighter, but would that just look, does that just look trashy? Like, does it look like, I don't know. I guess because it almost kind of looks like andesite, or what's the one? Not that, like like kind of that I think looks gross, but I feel like this looks a little bit nicer. So I feel like I should grab all of this from around it, and maybe I can use this for part of the build. I feel like that actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea. And I guess I could always grab it, try it, and if it looks like trash, then I know for next time. But I think seeing this makes me think that I could utilize this for part of the build. And I could also utilize, like I said, I want to use the, I always forget what that biome's called, where the redwood spawns, like the redwood trees. Can't remember what that biome's called. So I definitely want to go and find one of those biomes, use that for the base. But then also, like I've mentioned, I probably want to use quartz as well, but I really think that this could be a good addition. And I think I'm grabbing pieces of this because something that I kind of like to do is have an area in my builds where the floor is the block of amethyst. Because it just kind of sounds nice. It gets a little bit annoying. That's why it's usually a part of the floor that I don't walk on all that much, or else you're just driving yourself nuts wherever you go. And then also, I want to get a couple of these full-grown crystals in here too, because I want to be able to get a spyglass. And the thing is, I don't know about, since I'm breaking a bunch of this, is that full-grown? That's got to be full-grown, right? Oh, maybe you only need an amethyst shard, because that's right. Okay. Frick, I'm freezing again. Yeah, okay, because the small one's just breaking into nothing. So if it's full grown, it breaks into shards. The thing that I don't know is, since I'm breaking a whole bunch of this stuff, do I eventually ruin this thing? Or, like, I've ruined its environment or something and nothing grows? That's kind of an interesting question. Alright, so I feel like I don't really need any more shards. It's not like I need a ton of spyglasses. And I don't think that any of these other ones are full grown anyway. And I can always come back here for more stuff, because I've got 1 stack of calcite, so I'll keep that. I can test it on the build, see what it looks like. And there's stuff coming for me. So this whole section here, I need to not, alright, I'm not gonna get too brave and go over there and explore now. I keep thinking, oh yeah, I've got all my hearts back, I'll just go explore, but that's not wise, because I've also got all my stuff on me. My goodness, now I'm down to half health again? Oh my gosh. I used to be kind of good at this game. I used to be like subpar. I was okay, but that's not really the case anymore, because it's been so long, and because everything works different. Oh, that doesn't go to anything. Alright, I'm going to cut here for 1 second. I will be back after I kind of get some of this stuff smelting and situated. All right, all the gold is smelted, so I've got 26 gold, so that means 3 golden apples. I sorted this a little bit just so that it's a little easier to see what I've collected and what I need to bring home once I'm done down here. And I am going to go ahead and take the cheap way out, and I'm just going to drop all this stuff right here, and then I'm just going to go basically jump off a cliff. And then that will... Well, I guess I can't promise that that'll be the last time that I take that easy way out. But it's just, the whole thing is, it's changing the game mechanics, not having natural regen on. So the way that I choose to deal with the changing game mechanics, I guess, is up to me. And crap. I can't even get out of here, though, can I? Because, well, dang it. I'm gonna try this real fast, see if I can just punch my way out of here. Because I don't want to pick everything back up again. And then I'm gonna have to drop everything again because the pick is in the pile with everything else. So there's a huge drop right next to this room. So I'm just gonna let myself fall, and then that'll reset my health, and then I'll make some apples and we can continue out adventuring. And I definitely don't want to hit the. There we go. Definitely don't want to hit the water. That would have kind of sucked. Okay, so now let me pick all this back up, put it back on. So I think I've mostly got everything that I need to go back out. I do want to make another pick real fast because my pick is super low. And I do need to make these apples. And what I think I need to decide is how many apples do I want to consistently be walking around with, I guess, is part of my question. Because, I mean, golden apples are going to be very valuable with health regen being off. So I want to be cautious about not losing them, but I guess that's kind of the case with anything I'm carrying around, really. I mean, a lot of stuff is going to be valuable. So I did end up using some wood for my smelting, just so that I wouldn't have to use coal. I also didn't realize that I had any coal in the chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some more torches, and I'm also going to make another pick real fast, and then I will set off back into the great unknown of this cave. And it seems like there's still a lot of the cave left to explore, so I feel like I still have the potential of finding some good stuff. And I think I'm going to take a few extras with me. That way, if I get stuck down there, then I've got some stuff. I feel like that's a smart idea. So keep that there. I've got a decent amount of wood and sticks, so that should be fine. I put a little trash pile over here for stuff that I don't want, and so I'm going to throw the rest of that cobble into it because I feel like I don't want that to fill my inventory. The nice thing is this little space here is so close to where home is. I mean, home is right up there. So that means that it should be relatively easy to get all this stuff back. That's like freeze number 3 of this episode. What is going on with the freezing? All right, I think I'm going to try going over here real fast. And I've got apples now, so I have the ability to heal. But in my mind, that does not mean that I have to be any less cautious. I feel like I need to be just as careful. Holy crap. Maybe that's not the way I should go. There's so many things there. And I don't have a bow. I wonder, maybe I should wrap around this way and kill these creepers and then maybe move my way across. What is that? Oh, that's a zombie wearing a special outfit. Yeah, so I feel like even with 3 golden apples, that doesn't necessarily solve my issue overall of the fact that natural regen is off and it's still tricky. It's still going to be difficult to kind of work my way through some of this stuff, but it at least does mean that when I take damage, it's not the end of the world. And something that I'd been talking past couple of days about how I wasn't sure overall. Oh crap, they can still path to me. Oh, okay, good. I tried to block with my sword instead of my shield. Yeah, so I was talking about how I don't know overall what's going to be the absolute best way for regaining health throughout this playthrough. And something that I remembered is probably a very smart thing to do is, on top of the fact that potions are probably going to be super helpful. And should I even go up here? This is pretty high up. I don't know that I'm going to find anything great there. I think I'm just going to go back down to where I was. On top of the fact that potions are going to be helpful, and on top of the fact that golden apples for right now are kind of like what I've got to use, setting up a beacon right near the town center is going to be crucial, because I can get health regen with the beacon, and I think that will make my life a heck of a lot easier, since I do plan to spend a decent amount of time in the town center. Crap, are you kidding me? In the town center doing builds and stuff. So I think that a beacon is going to be top priority. And so that is a way that I've gone, and I think that hey, all right, let's go this way first, I think, because this is where I was at the beginning of the episode. And I feel like overall this may still be a bit low, or a bit high up. I don't know that I'm going to find anything that great. Ooh, that bat scared me a little bit. It looked like spider eyes. It was flying spider. That would be kind of interesting if... Isn't that only in custom maps where mobs can ride on the bats? I feel like it might be, but I could be wrong, because how scary would that be if you're just walking around a cave and all of a sudden an archer, a skeleton on a bat, just comes flying at you? That would be terrifying, especially right now with my lack of health regen. I feel like you have to time this exactly right when you're fighting those to make sure that you don't get hit. I feel like I'm not usually very good at the timing. Ooh, and it definitely is nighttime, because Mr. Spoiler is angry with me. Crap. Okay, good. This creeper, though... Oh, crap, that was dumb. Put my shield down at the wrong time. And I think, from what I can remember, I think that the golden apples will regen me maybe two hearts. So technically it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to use one right now, but I just don't want to waste one already is the problem. Man, and there's so much iron down here, I know that I probably don't need all of it, but I just feel like I do. I don't like leaving things behind, because eventually it'll all get used is the thing. It's not like it's never going to get used. Man, and this goes far back here. I wonder if it leads to anything deeper, though, or if this is just going to hit a dead end. Oh, it does look like, okay. Looks like maybe it goes to something down here. Man, and yeah, look at there's so many pockets of iron, and they're huge pockets, too. Ooh, and we're back down towards sort of lapis level, but I'm still at level 22, so... Yeah, this cave is huge. I've also got to be careful, because I don't want to get myself lost down here. I was just thinking about that obviously I was kind of lost at the beginning of today, but if I just don't want to get myself lost to the point where I have no idea how to get back. I guess an option, though, sometimes I feel like I've had to do this. An option would be to literally just dig up to the surface, like not do a straight pillar up, obviously, because that's like #1 rule of Minecraft is don't do that. But if I just do a stair step up, like a mine shaft type of thing, then just wherever I'm dropped out, it'll be pretty easy to get back. Oh, shoot. That's not what I want. And now I'm going to have to put torches back down around here where all this... Well, I guess it didn't drop... It didn't take that many torches out. I'm not going to bother right now because I don't even know if I'm going to go back that way. I think eventually I probably will, but today I don't think so. Still, right now, I feel like I need to I need to go to something lower. Like, I need to be as low as possible right now. Because in terms of iron, I'm pretty solid. Even though I'm still collecting it, I'm still pretty solid. But in terms of diamonds, and specifically gold, I'm not in great shape. And is this going to drop more water? There must be like a whole water thing right above here. I don't want all of it to come pouring down and knocking all my torches out, but I feel like I'm still low on coal. This one's definitely gonna, yeah, I knew that was definitely gonna open it up. But yeah, I'm still low on coal in general. And there goes my pick. I'm glad I crafted another one. All right, let's go back this way and pull my new pick out. So 35 iron, 9 coal. And what did I have? Did I have 2 extra gold at home? I think I had 2 extra gold because I think I had 26. Ooh, here's a whole bunch of coal. Let's grab this. before I venture into the depths. You know, as I was loading up the game today, I saw the thing on the lock screen, or on the load screen, about the Deep Dark. And the Deep Dark is something I know very, very little about. That is very much something that was added after the times that I was consistently playing Minecraft. And that's something that I would like to find eventually, is a Deep Dark area. But here's the huge but. That's like one of the scariest things I think they have ever added to this game. I think the Deep Dark is absolutely terrifying. I have been in one before, and it is so freaky. And the fact that you're kind of, I don't know, just the whole concept of having to be quiet and everything, and like that's a very horror-esque thing to have in Minecraft, I feel like. I think it's terrifying. So that is something that I'd like to explore eventually, though. I think that would be cool. I don't really know what the benefits are of the Deep Dark. I don't know what you can get that's necessarily useful for you. But overall, it'd still be cool. And you know what? I do think whatever those contraptions are that are on the ground that alerts the warden, I do wonder if, now that I think about it, I do wonder if something with that is something useful to grab. I don't know. I'm probably just talking out of my butt because I don't really know. But regardless, that would be kind of cool. And this looks like this goes real deep down here. So I'm going to keep on going this way. But with these skeletons, that guy over there. Okay, there's also a creeper. Does the creeper know about me? I don't think he knows about me. That other skeleton doesn't know about me either. This guy's being a jerk. Oh, creeper does know about me. You can blow up on the skeleton if you want. I mean, it's not gonna bother me. Frick. Okay, this guy's got to be close to death because his own arrows bounce back at him a couple times. He's got to be close. Man, dang it. And that other skeleton's gonna see me soon. Okay. All right. It is so dark, I can barely see anything. Okay. I'm gonna retreat for 1 second. I'm 3.5 hearts down. Still don't really want to use an apple. So this too sort of leads into something that could be kind of interesting. Is that a glow squid? Those are glow squids. Okay, I'm going to probably have to go kill those because I think glow squids are so freaking cool. And so I would really like to have their ink in my hands. I would like to put their ink in my pocket and take it back home with me and make some glowing stuff. How cool would that be? I feel like the glow ink makes signs in this game so much more legible. I mean, depending on the color that you use, I guess. Some colors probably make it a little less legible than just black lettering. But I think if you use certain colors and then make it glow, I think you can see the signs so much easier, read them so much easier. All right, let's go deal with this crap. How in the world did he fire that quickly when he turned around? That is some BS right there, if I've ever seen BS before. And I don't know that I have ever seen BS in real life. Have you? I don't know. All right. So, yeah, let's go kill these glow squids. But first, I'm trying to light up some of these surroundings. Because like I said yesterday, I find that with these huge caves, the easiest way to deal with it is to run through, light like a madman, and then go back and actually collect stuff. And the nice thing is, at least while I'm down here, I'm getting everything lit up. So I always have the option of coming back to this cave another day. Crap. Okay, good. And that did some damage to the spoiler. Okay, good. All right. Everything's going great. Everything is awesome. The fact that I've got my full iron armor is definitely helping me for sure. But I think that if I can get... Oh, there's a slime down here. I don't think I want to mess with that because I could definitely take some damage right now. And that would not make me happy. Oh, look, glow squid ink. Yeah, but I think that I would really like to get full diamond relatively quickly too, because if I can do that, then I will really be in good shape in terms of not taking a ton of damage all the time. I'll be much safer. So getting probably full diamond armor with like protection 4, I think protection 4 is as high as it gets. Getting like protection 4 on everything, plus having a beacon near the base, getting potions, like I feel like a lot of that stuff are the main objectives right now. And I do want to, just because I kind of get bored at times, I do want to sort of fill in the gaps, though, with actually going back to the town center and building. Where's this other pocket of coal? I swear I saw another pocket. Over here. Yeah, because I want to do some building, and that's a huge part of survival is building stuff. So I want to do that periodically. But I also feel like getting all of those things to protect myself, make myself safe, are going to be very important things, because then building's going to be more fun if I'm more safe in the process. And I was thinking yesterday that something I totally forgot about is I really need to just torch the crap out of the town center and just get it all lit up so that I don't really have to worry about stuff even spawning in the vicinity. That'll also make life a whole lot easier too, as I do building and stuff like that. So if I can get the town center lit up where there's minimal mobs, get my diamond 4 or protection 4 diamond armor, get the beacon, potions, all that, we'll be in great shape, and I'll be able to just create a utopia that is free from the issues of health regen, natural health regen off. So utopia is what's gonna happen. That's the overall goal for this playthrough. And I'm still trying to go to that lower. Oh, do these two oh yeah, that's where I was a second ago, I think. Does this also, this might be a dead end overall here. I probably should check that eventually, but this over here was the way that I keep trying to go and then getting sidetracked. I got 12 glow ink sac. I don't exactly remember how to use them. I will have to look that up, I believe. So that's probably my best bet, right? I feel like that's going to go the lowest, but I think lighting some of this around here is going to be smart. Okay, good. And I did bring more wood. I think running out of torches would be detrimental down here, and I would probably have to turn around and go home. Ooh, I hear a skeleton, though. I don't want to deal with another skeleton. The skeletons are the worst with this. Where am I hearing him from, though? All right, let's just... I keep seeing things that aren't lit. Oh, perfect. I'm glad I came back here, because there's gold. That is super, super awesome. So I'm at 26 right now. That is the right... Yeah, I'm at 26. So apparently gold can spawn this high up. For some reason, I was thinking that now it had to be... You had to be way lower for gold, but I guess not. So that's good to know then, that around this area gold can spawn. And that's another 6. Okay, so since I had 2 at home, that's enough for a whole other apple. I'm going to... What is this? Should I block? I feel like I kind of want to block that off, but I also want to know what's over there. All right, I'm not going to block it off because then I don't forget that it's there. This is a dead end. I wonder if... Ooh, this looks like... This is like old school cave Minecraft right here. Or old school Minecraft cave. Ooh, this is... There's gravel here. That does not fill me with great confidence or joy of any kind. And I'm out of torches again. That's why I'm very glad that I brought wood. A ton of wood, because that would suck if I was out of torches. When I did actually, I picked up more coal than I thought, so I'm feeling good about that. So all right, so that's, you know what, this is maybe what I should start doing is, so there's nothing really down here that I want. I am going to grab this iron real fast. I was going to say it might not be a bad idea to start sort of blocking off these directions where I'm 100% sure that everything I cared about is done. So So all the way back here is sort of the entrance to the section. Yeah, see, this very much reminds me of old school caves. Just, it's very tight quarters. You've got, like, a singular flower spawn down here. I feel like I used to see that a lot in caves. And it was always super cool when you saw it, because you're like, what in the world is the flower doing down here? That's kind of crazy. I'm getting so turned around, though. What the heck? Yeah, I can't block off all the ways that I know are done, because I don't even know where I am. This is not the way I want to be, though, I don't think. I think this back here is still the way I want to be. Because, oh, wait, no, but I didn't see this. This is a whole separate thing, too, isn't it? Because the lava, I didn't see lava before. Did I? What's? Oh my goodness. This is the worst. I'm so lost. Because I was still trying to get to that super low portion. This is where I just was. And then where was the low portion of the huge cave? That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Okay, this should work. Because I saw a little bit more gold down there. So I definitely want to grab that. I'll grab this coal as well. And then let me kind of light up some stuff. I feel like this is working. Lighting like this. I feel like I'm not getting that many mobs. It also could be, though, because I think it might be nighttime on the surface. Which, if it still works the way it used to, that means there should be less stuff spawning down here. Okay, so there's a couple skeletons over there. Oh, and this is exactly what I was looking for, actually, because I think this is the above portion of what I was looking at from off to the side. So I think this is exactly where I wanted to be, because I recognize that whole, like, calcite area over there where it kind of dips down into maybe a little bit of a tighter cave. All right, and I want to get down and get this gold. I need to be real cautious, though. So since there's 2... skeletons over there, it looks like they might be stuck in the water, though, so I don't think I need to view them as a major concern right now, but I'm sure. Ooh, I hear zombie. Hello, my friend. Frick, how did he hit me? My goodness. I'm gonna need to take a golden apple soon. I just really don't want to. I'm gonna do it. All right, let me see how much it gets me. It's got to be 2 hearts, right? So that's 1.5, 2. So 2 hearts, and I get absorption. Yeah, absorption for 2 minutes. Okay. You know what I really wish? I don't know what it's like on Java edition of the game, but what I really wish is that you could still just open your inventory and read what status effects you have. Because I know over... What is that? Oh, that's just an Enderman. Okay. Woo! Oh, froze. Goodness, I froze for a second there. I know that I can see my absorption, like the symbol over there on the right side of the screen, but it doesn't say absorption. So if you don't know what the symbol is, then you're not necessarily going to know what status effects you have. So I wish that you could just hit your inventory and it would show up and actually write out what status effects you have. Charles, hey, stop. He's digging on the... Ooh, I'm actually going to grab this. He's digging on the office chair pad, whatever those things are called, that I've got over in the corner. Just digging at it. So I just last night, I moved my entire setup to upstairs, because this is... Up here is where my office is, on the 2nd floor of the house. And I've got like a little studio set up off to the side there for music production and things like that. And I was thinking, man, it'd be really nice if I could just have everything in one room instead of having like my office set up upstairs and then where I record these videos being downstairs in the living room, just kind of like in the middle of where like people are when company's over and stuff. So I moved everything upstairs, and that meant having to move like my entire TV stand, all my consoles, and luckily I had a futon up here already, so I didn't have to bring a couch up here or anything. How much more? I got like another stack of lapis. Oh yeah, and this is that gold that I wanted to get. Oh, that's okay. That's not as big of a drop as I thought. It kind of freaked me out. But yeah, so this is the first time that I've recorded up here since I moved everything, and I think I'm gonna like this a lot better. Having everything up here in one spot, I think will be super, super nice. And also, I guess the biggest challenge though is because of the way that my house is set up, and I feel like for a lot of older houses that were built, I don't know, probably before a certain time. I don't know when maybe this issue was somewhat solved or what. I don't really know. But my house was built in I believe 1952, and because of the way that it's built, and because of the fact that the thermostat is downstairs, everything, like downstairs, hey Charles, don't chew on that, buddy. Everything gets way cooler downstairs way faster. So up here, like, I'm having to keep my office door closed. And even still, with having the office door closed, like, I'm freezing, or I am, Charles, what are you chewing on? Stop chewing stuff. Charles, hey, don't chew cords. I'm having to, like, keep my door closed. Before I started recording, I had a fan on pointing away from, like, right near where the vent is to try to just direct the cool air throughout the room. So that's the only challenge, I would say, with being up here, is how friggin' warm it gets. And I said I get really cold a second ago, but I meant I get really warm in here. So it's like as you're walking between upstairs and downstairs, there's like a wall of just heat that hits you as you hit a certain point in the stairs. It's kind of ridiculous. And the reason I say I think that it's probably like a certain maybe time period when the issue was solved or something. I feel like it's probably the houses that were built before central AC was normal, maybe, and they just weren't necessarily designed with the purpose in mind of making sure that both floors were kept cool. I don't know. I really have no idea. How am I going to deal with this? I got to figure this out. And I have found more gold, so I'm up to 14 gold on me. So that's actually now 2 apples. Okay, so... Okay, so this is just going to push me near... Crap, this could be bad. This could be really bad. I can't crouch. I can't crouch. Frick. Oh my goodness. Okay. Since I was in the water, I couldn't crouch. Holy crap. That was dangerous. That was almost really bad. Okay, how do I want to deal with this? It'd be sweet if the zombie would just come plant his feet right here, where I could kill him. Oh, you know what? They might be still stuck in the water, now that I think about it. So if I go around this edge, I might be able to get them. Oh, frick. Yeah, fight each other. I like that. That's super helpful for me. Does he have an enchanted shovel? Ooh, it looks like he dropped a hat. Alright, and this spider shouldn't be able to get into me. What did he drop? Fire protection. I am, once again, not in the greatest of shape. Is it daytime? It's not daytime. He is mad. I had a couple pieces of string up at the base. Oh yeah, okay, so I'll be able to make a bow now, so that's nice. Man, that was not fun. What is this? Like, why? I feel like when I sat here, it kept pushing me, even though there was no water in it. But maybe I just didn't take my finger off of W. That literally may have been all that it was. And these, like, calcite things, it seems like if you drop directly on them, it seems like they hurt, unless I was going crazy when that happened. It seemed like I jumped on one and it hurt me. What is that down there? Oh, that's just... Okay. I think that's just one of those weird vine things that grows down here and glows. I always think that it's like a spawner or specifically diamonds is what it always tricks me into thinking it is. Okay, can you not? Thank you very much. So I'm pretty far down here. I need to make more torches, though. I'm at negative 24. Oh, actually, I'm not going to turn... Well, actually, yeah, I can turn all of those into sticks. But I do not want to turn all of them into torches, because I do think that I'm going to need to keep some sticks for the purpose of making another pick. Because I think that I'm probably going to run out of pick before I'm ready to go back up. And probably relatively soon, I should just go back up and come back later. Because, I mean, at this point, I've spent a decent amount of time down here between yesterday and today, and I feel like soon I need to just bite the bullet, head back up, get all of my stuff put in my actual base on the surface, and then I should probably go... Ooh, here's more gold. And then I should probably go ahead and get more... Or, yeah, get, like, obsidian and stuff for an enchantment table and for a portal. Because I really, really need to go to the nether and get potions. That is still top priority. All right, let me go back and grab this gold. But it's just, I feel like when I'm down here... Oh, what is this? I feel like when I'm down here and I just keep finding stuff, it just makes me not want to go back. It's like, if I'm finding things, why go back? But at the same time, it just eventually hits a point where it's like, all right, you run the risk of getting yourself lost and potentially losing everything you found. And I guess that's sort of the problem too, now that I think about it, is as I'm down here looking for stuff, I'm losing health in the process, which really, really sucks. So I'm losing health, and then I'm basically just losing all the resources that I just found. So, I mean, but I guess that's sort of life, right? I mean, there's the whole thing, you gotta spend money to make money. So I gotta spend life or lose life to get life, I guess. So let me just check this down here real fast. I'm curious what's down here, since this is going super deep. I have a feeling it's probably just a lava hole and it's going to be useless, but I want to check this out, and then I'll probably wrap the episode for today, and then we'll potentially continue exploring down here tomorrow, or I may end up deciding to just go ahead and move everything to the surface and wrap up down here for the time being, and kind of get like my portal and enchanting and stuff ready. This feels really dangerous, though. I need to be super cautious, because if something comes up behind me and boops me into this lava, I'm gonna be pissed. So I need to not allow that to happen. But can I... What I want to see is I want to be able to see down this corridor or whatever it is, so I can see if it leads to anything, and if there's any items down here, like any good stuff, specifically gold and diamond, or if this is just nothing. I'm kind of starting to get the feeling that it's nothing. Oh, but it does lead to something over there, doesn't it? You know what? I totally should have brought a water bucket down here, but I just didn't think about it before I came down. And I think part of me was like, I don't really want to waste iron on a bucket yet, because I don't even have armor. But that would have been a super, super helpful thing to have. So let's see, does this take me to anything useful? Seems like it kind of dumps out on the other side here. This just keeps going, though. Where the heck? I didn't need another torch 2 feet away, though. Where the heck is this taking me? Because what I'm curious about is, will this dump out into another cave? Or is it just going to be a total dead end, and then I'm going to go, all right, what a waste of 3 minutes. All right, what a waste of 3 minutes. So I think that's going to be it for today. I will kind of work my way out of this section, try to get to a little bit of a safer, or not safer, but either to an area that I haven't explored yet, or like I said, maybe tomorrow I'll end up deciding that I just want to go home. Who knows? I might end up just deciding to go back to the surface. I'm seriously thinking that might be the smartest decision, just because I really don't want to lose everything. But there's still so much more that could potentially be explored, untapped resources, and things that I could find. But it's probably going to be best to go back. So I'm going to start working my way back. Crap. I'm just going to block myself in. We're just going to wrap up right here for today. That's going to be it. Okay. All right, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, I would highly appreciate it if you would leave a like, maybe a comment, and also hit subscribe. Tomorrow we will continue on with potentially not dying. So thank you for checking out today's episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.